Yo YouTube everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is episode 11 and we are in Diamond, making our way to Crimson for the Road to Iridescent series. If you guys are enjoying the series, make sure to drop a like, sit back and relax, because today I'm going to be showing you guys how to control the map as an SMG. We're playing some LSCLO control using the Vaznev here, and I'm going to be trying to control the map. Now, map control for me is the biggest factor in control, no pun intended. Okay, that was an awful joke, I'm sorry for that. I'm going to pretend I never said that. Moving on, so on this map specifically, right, you want to break the map in quadrants. I saw a comment recently saying, what do I mean by that? Because I spoke about that in the past. Now, I want you to look at the map in 3 quadrants. You got your spawn, middle map area, then you got your opponent's spawn. The main part of the game, the main plan is to get control of your spawn and middle map. You don't want to push out too far where you know you're messing up the spawns. But here is a perfect position. Where I'm standing right now is essentially on the top of the second quadrant. Let's just put it like that. So we want to get control of the map, and we want to make sure that the opponents are all in their side, their quadrant, and we're in an area where we're pushing them back, and we have basically control of the first and second quadrant. Now, why do we need that? The reason is because, well, on this map, let's talk about middle map. The reason why we want middle map control is, first of all, easy access to both A and B points. Second of all, because one person can then spawn trap the opponents, and it just allows so much less pressure on your team to kind of get the hill. Now let's break down the gameplay. So we go through here, my teammates are on A. Now I think this was a pretty good play. Before I jump on the point, I'm going to go through, and I don't like getting on the point without knowing where my opponents are going to be. So I was like, cool, let me make a play. Let me push through first. We get a massive 2-piece. And now I'm like, cool, now I can get on the hill. Because without getting that information, all I'm going to be is a free target. I'm going to be a sitting duck in the hill. My teammates were all on A, 3 of them on A. I was by myself on B. Now, I could easily get on the hard point, sorry, on the control point. And I think a lot of people get so kind of sucked into playing the objective role that they think, you know, if they're on the objective, they're doing the right thing. Now, in my opinion, that is an easy way to go about it. But if you really look in detail, sometimes you have to be smart about it. You have to think, right, my opponents are obviously on the right-hand side. There's 3 of them there. 9 out of 10 times, or 10 out of 10 times, to be honest, if you're the only one on the hill and there's 3 of them pushing you, they're probably going to take you out. That's not what you want. So what you want to do is try to play a credit angle, try to play a different angle. So we go through, we manipulate the spawns, we're able to take out 2 of them, and then we go on the hill. Now, this is the most fun bit to happen, man. When you get these guys in a spawn trap, you put them in the absolute blender. Unfortunately, I didn't have the gun right now to kind of help me out. I had the SMG, trying my best, trying to just crouch here. Now, my main objective, honestly, isn't to get the kills. It's just to distract the opponents, and this is what I was talking about, quadrants. Look at the map right now. We essentially have 2 quadrants out of the 3. We have 2/3 of the map covered, and you can see how much pressure that's putting on the opponent. We go through, our teammates do actually die, but that's okay. We go through, we get the trade, that's 3 down, 4 down, and we are able to win the round. Honestly, it's all about quadrants. Now, there's obviously other ways to say it, but me personally, I think that's the most simple way to kind of put it. Just think of the map in 3 quadrants. You got your spawn, you got the middle area, and you got their spawn. As the SMG player, you want to be able to, this is honestly the most simple way I can put it, right, if you guys are trying to improve. As the SMG player, you want to push out the lanes, cut the map, and make sure that you're kind of finessing around so that you can take them out, take out any ARs in a power position, get cruddy with it, and make sure that your ARs are set up in power positions. That is your job as an SMG, to push out lanes and allow just enough space for your ARs to set up in power positions. As an AR, your main job on control especially is to set up in power positions where you can spawn trap, where you can kind of push up the quadrants and just make sure that you guys are having control of the map. On the other side of things, you can see the exact same scenario. I'm just trying to push out their base and make sure I've essentially got 2 quadrants. Again, same principle, different side of the map here. Now, the reason why you want to do this on the defense is actually probably more important, because you want to make sure the offense team is as further back as possible. You want to make sure that their push is just really difficult. If you get them in a spawn trap, you want them to second guess every decision, because they have the timer on their, sorry, you have the time on your side. They have to work against the clock, and when people work against the clock, they normally make more mistakes. We go through, one guy goes through, we're going to be able to get some really good shots. If we take him out, going to go through, and again, I'm playing SMG, so I'm like, you're right, let me sit in middle, let me finesse through middle, and that's all I really need to do. I don't need to do anything crazy here, play my life. The guys on the right hand side, we're going to go through, really good shots there, great centering to get the drop shot off, got the dead silence. We're going to go through and one off a precision. I'm going to try to play for the precision air, and yeah, we go through, we take him out. There's a precision airstrike. Unfortunately, we did get taken out from the guy on the right door. I thought my teammate was watching over me, but yeah, he got absolutely fried. But again, we pushed up the map, we got 2 quadrants, and it all came down to just getting those kind of crucial kills. But it's so easy for us to kind of break the hill in that scenario. We go through, the guy gets a great shot on me. Honestly, if I win that gunfight, a lot easier to break that hill there. But unfortunately, he wins that gunfight. Now, On this map, that kind of catwalk area, which I'm aiming at now right in front of me, that catwalk area is, I would say, probably the most crucial area, because if the offense team has that area, it's very, very difficult to stop anyone on the hill, because you're more worried about the first line of defense, which is that kind of area. We go through 5 seconds left on the hill. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay on A for a second, because I thought my teammate kind of cleared B, but unfortunately he did die. We go through. I know that there's only probably 1 or 2 of them on B, so we're going to try to play our life, but the main thing here is I don't want to overextend. So I go through our shoulder. I'm like, cool, I got taken out. There's probably 3 of them here now. We're going to go through. We take out 1. Okay, cool. The second guy's on my left. We crouch. We take him out. Great play. The third guy's out in the open. We're going to push through. We make him 1 shot. We take him out. Okay, perfect play. Although they got the point, we got a 3-piece, and once again, we're pushing up the quadrants. Make sure, this is so important, if you're an SMG player, suffocate the opponents, push through, get into power positions, get into credit corners, going through. Great kind of lucky kill there, to be honest with you. I probably shouldn't have got that kill, but good hip fire. Again, I'm kind of suffocating them and pushing up into the spawns. Going to back off here. Now I'm in a scenario where I'm pushed up so much, they can only come through middle map. My teammates should know this if they're good players. They should know this. They're going to basically suffocate them through middle, and what we're going to try to do is try to isolate my opponents through one side of the map here. You can see I'm going to back off, and I actually think we play this really well. I'm playing my life perfectly. We go through, make that guy weak. Although we're not going for the kill, we've made him weak enough that my teammate can get the kill perfect. You see right there, my teammate goes through, gets the kill. Amazing work overall as a team. And now I'm just going to watch their side. Me sitting here, although I'm not getting any kills, what that's doing is blocking that side of the map. So important. So many times people look at the stats like, oh, this guy got 10 kills, he was useless. That isn't always the case. You have to think of, there's a certain amount of kills on the map that you can get, man. You can't everybody get 100 kills, so you have to think, right, the kills are going to be spread out. That means somebody's going to have to be the role player. Somebody's going to have to block a certain lane where they may not get action, but it's so crucial for the team. And that's exactly what I was doing towards the end of the round here. And overall, just a great, what was that, defense? Yeah, great defense to go through. We win the offense, we win the defense, and just a really clean game so far. But we're going into the 3rd round now. Main takeaways as I speak about, I keep speaking about the same thing. Middle map control is everything. When I'm playing an assault rifle on this map, I like to go on the outskirts. I like to play on the top. I like to play in the top middle, trying to just watch power positions, right? I like to play on the outskirts, top middle, all that good stuff. But when I'm playing SMG, I love to play bottom middle. I love to push out, get creddy, get into their spawn, and just kind of finesse around. And you're going to see in this 3rd and hopefully final round, we're going to push through here. Can we take this one 3-0 in a diamond lobby? That'll be pretty impressive, man. These lobbies are not easy, but obviously if you have a bit of a plan, a bit of a game plan, it makes it slightly easier. We're going to go through into middle once again. My teammate gets 1. Going to approach the right-hand side, and again, we're going straight into their spawn. I'm like, cool, let me push through here, open the door. And yeah, the reason I like to open the door is just because the more kind of doors open in this scenario, the more opportunities for me to finesse around the map. Really, really bad timing there. The guy comes in. Good play from him, honestly, man. He came in, and that's probably the best way to challenge a door if you know where someone's going to be. Walk in and just jump around the corner, man. Probably the best way to challenge it. My teammate gets 2. The guy's on the left corner. Now, that was kind of a default challenge, but I definitely shouldn't have challenged it. I should have shouldered it and backed off in an ideal situation, which is kind of what we do now. You see, we go through, we shoot 1 bullet, although we don't hit anything, we back off. Now, what I'm trying to do in that scenario was I tried to time it perfectly, that the opponent looks at me, my teammate goes up the stairs. Great play, but yeah, it doesn't quite work out like that. My teammate does die, and we are by ourselves. Going through middle, and this scenario is a bit of a tricky one. We're not having the round that we wanted. The guy comes through middle, and again, go for that jump shot. Make sure when you challenge them, you're jumping around the corner. It's the best way to challenge them. I noticed that this guy's spawning back left. We're probably not going to be able to kill him, so you know what? Back off. We're going to leave that for him. We're going to let him kind of push through. We're going to go to the top here and try to finesse. Try to get the map control that I keep speaking about. But my teammates are dying quite a lot here. So in this scenario, it's quite tricky. You're like, right, what do I do here? Do I go to B? Do I go for kills? I'm like, you know what? While my teammates are all at B, I'm going to try to distract them at A. This is a massive, massive play here. I'm going to go through. If I can play my life and win a gunfight, we'll be in a great spot. And what happens? My teammates get 3 down. We go through. The guy's right in front of me, and we lose a crucial gunfight. Honestly, if I win that gunfight, I probably get a tick on A. The opponents push me, and my teammates get B comfortably. But that's okay. My teammates still clutched up. But right there, you have to expect one big gunfight. If you're the guy playing on the island, you have to expect a big gunfight. If you can win that, it will definitely change the round. Unfortunately, that scenario, I didn't quite win it. We're going to go through here, jumping around the corners. I spotted somebody on the bottom, but I think I might have just stunned my teammate, which isn't an ideal kind of scenario. But going through, my teammate's sitting on the hill, and now I'm like, right, 3 down again. Perfect. We're going to spawn trap them, and I actually really like this precision airstrike. Probably my best play of the game here. Really good heads up play. I'm going to chuck it on the car, chuck a grenade there. We go through, the guy pushing me, we take him out. That's one. I know they're going to spawn on the left side. My precision takes out one, and just like that, my teammates are stacking the hill. Perfect play. Perfect way to end the map. We managed to win the game, dropping the most kills in the lobby. Again, nothing crazy, but we just did the basics consistently, and I think that's what it's about. If you guys learned anything from this video, please drop a like. It helps us massively, and we've been growing like crazy on the channel, man. Thank you guys so much. If you guys want to see anything different from rank play, let me know, man. I don't mind mixing things up, and I'll make sure I keep this series as well. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in tomorrow's episode. Peace.